All right, we're going to do the Chapter 8 test review. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to graph triangle ABC with the ordered pairs A, -2, 1, B, -4, 3, C, 0, 5. And then we are going to translate the triangle 2 units to the right and 4 units down. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to set up our PI chart. We're going to put in our ordered pairs for each of the vertices. And I've gone ahead and graphed -2, 1. So -2, 1 is A. -4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 is B. And 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is C. What we're going to do is we're going to translate this triangle 2 units to the right, which means in our PI chart, we're going to put X plus 2. So our X is -2 plus 2. Our X is -4 plus 2. Our X is 0 plus 2. And then we're going to translate it 4 units down. So it's going to be Y plus -4. So our Y is 1 plus -4. Our Y is 3 plus -4. Our Y is 5 plus -4. -2 plus 2 is going to give us our new X, which is 0. And 1 plus -4 is going to give us -3. -4 plus 2 is going to give us -2. And 3 plus -4 is going to give us -1. 0 plus 2 is going to give us 2. And 5 plus -4 is going to give us 1. Now we're going to go ahead and graph 0, -3. 0, -3. That is going to be our A prime. And then we're going to do -2, -1 is going to give us our B prime. And then 2, 1 is going to give us our C prime. Now, remember that we can do a quick check by doing the translation on the graph. So if I take A and I go 2 to the right, 1, 2, and I go 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, I can check it. I'm on A prime. If I take B and I go 2 to the right, 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm on B prime. C, I go 2 to the right, 1, 2, 4 down, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm on C prime. All right. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take this same triangle ABC, and we're going to reflect it over the y-axis. So again, I'm going to set up my PI chart, putting in my ordered pairs A, B, and C. And I'm going to look on my formula chart, and I'm going to see that to reflect it over the y-axis, I'm going to take X, multiply it times -1, and Y is going to stay the same. So my X is -2, -4, 0, times -1, times -1, times -1. My Y's are 1, 3, 5. So -2 times -1 is going to give me 2, 1. And -4 times -1 is going to give me 4, 3. So I have my 3 here. And 0 times -1 is 0. And then 5 stays the same. So 0, 5. All right. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go to 2, 1. 2, 1 is my A prime. Then I'm going to go to 4, 3. 4, 3 is my B prime. And then I'm going to go to 0, 5, which is my C prime. So my C and my C prime are on the same ordered pair. Now I'm going to do my check using my stand on the y-axis method. So I'm going to stand on the y-axis. I'm going to go 2 to the left. I'm on A. Go back to my y-axis, 2 to the right, A prime. So looking good. Go to my y-axis, go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left. I'm on B. Go back to my y-axis, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. I'm on B prime. Now, for the C, I go 0 to the right, I'm on C, and I go 0 to the left, and I'm on C. So I have reflected the triangle BC over the y-axis. So underneath my PI chart, I have y-axis. And let's go back and double check. Underneath the translation chart, I should have 2 up, 4 down, if, of course, I'm looking for full credit. All right, so now let's go ahead, and now we're going to take this same triangle, and we're going to rotate triangle ABC 90 degrees clockwise. So I'm going to go ahead and take my ordered pairs, get them in the PI chart. I'm going to look on my formula sheet, and the algebraic expression for this rotation is y and then x times -1. So I'm going to find my y. So my y is 1. My y is 3. My y is 5. Then I'm going to find my x's. So my x is -2. My x is -4. And my x is 0. Times -1 times -1 times -1. So now my new ordered pair is going to be 1, 2, because -2 times -1 is +2. The next ordered pair is going to be 3, 4, because -4 times -1 is +4. The next ordered pair is going to be 5, 0, because 0 times -1 is 0. All right, so let's go ahead and we're going to graph. -2, 1 is A. -4, 3 is B. 0, 5 is C. Now I'm going to go 1, 2 is A prime. 3, 4 is B prime. And 5, 0 is C prime. So if you look at the two triangles, consider this the arm of a clock. If I rotate that arm, it's going to move my triangle to the 3 o'clock location on the graph. So this is 90 degrees clockwise. Now, let's take a look at this. The two figures are congruent. So congruent, they are congruent, and our algebraic expression would be y comma x times -1. Okay, these two figures are congruent, and our expression will be x times -1 comma y for our algebraic expression. And the first one that we did, yes, they are congruent, same size, same shape. And the algebraic expression is going to be x plus 2 comma y plus negative 4. Now let's go down to congruent parts. So we've looked at congruent shapes. Now we're going to look at congruent parts. So we have two triangles. We're going to start with this first triangle closest to the left. So angle A, which has one congruent mark, is going to be congruent to angle G that has one congruent mark. Angle B, which has two congruent marks, is going to be congruent to angle H, which has two congruent marks. Now notice that I started with this first triangle. That means all three of these angles are going to get to go first. Angle C is congruent to, and then I end with this triangle. So these three angles are going to be the ones that I end with. So this would be angle I. Okay, we're going to look at side AB. Side AB has one congruent mark. So it is congruent with either GH or HG. So I have to decide which one I'm going to write first. So I need to look at the angle that's congruent to A, which is G. So it's going to be GH. All right, the next one is going to be side BC. So again, side BC has two congruent marks. HI or IH has two congruent marks. So I need to determine which letter I'm going to use first. So I go look at B. B, angle B, is congruent to angle H, which means I'm going to need to start with H first. And then the last one is angle CA. So angle CA going from angle 3 back to angle 1. So the first one we went AB from angle 1 to angle 2. And then we went from angle 2 to angle 3. And now we're back to angle 3 going to angle 1. So we're looking at CA is congruent to, and we're going to either have IG or GI. So again, I need to go look at what angle is congruent to C. C is congruent to I, so that tells me to start with IG. And now you have reviewed for your test.